What's going on, guys? It is Killer Drone, and welcome to my 22,000 subscriber special. I've been meaning to make a video like this for a while now. I meant to make it whenever we hit 20,000 subscribers. I meant to make it whenever we hit 21,000 subscribers. But now we're at 22,000 subscribers because you guys have been showing so much support on the channel that I just can't keep up with it. I can't get these specials done fast enough for how fast that we are growing. So in today's episode, I plan on doing a Q&A while doing a shaders flyover of our current Minecraft single player world. So I hope you guys enjoy, and we are also going to be answering some questions from the community while we are touring the world. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and let's get into it. As night has set here in our Minecraft world, I just want to take a moment to kind of ponder this area. It's kind of crazy to me to think that we have grown thousands upon thousands of subscribers because of this Minecraft series that all started in this little spawn area. It started right here where our chicken cooker is, where our fish farm is, where our new iron golem farm is, and where our spawn is. This is where everything started with this series, and it's kind of crazy looking at it now to see how much we have spread out and how much this world really means to me and my community. It's just something about having the shaders has made me kind of a little bit sentimental on this world today. Well, I guess without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into your guys' questions, because I have 35 questions to answer here today, and it's gonna take us a while. So first and foremost, you guys asked, how long have I been a YouTuber? I started my YouTube journey about 8 years ago now. This is not my first channel, by the way. I had a channel a long time ago called I'm a Killer Man, and it did Call of Duty videos a long time ago, back when I wasn't even really that good at Call of Duty, but that is where I kind of started out my roots for my channel, or I guess for my YouTube career, was on that channel, and it wasn't very good. The videos were really poor quality. They didn't have any type of audio commentary or anything like that, so it was really quite bad. But overall, that is where I started my YouTube career, and that was a long time ago. That was like 8 years ago, I believe. So I've been a YouTuber for a long time. I've been at this for a long time, and it's just now starting to kind of pay off for us, where we're actually getting some growth and growing a really nice community of some great people around here. So another question that I see here is, did you ever want to stop doing YouTube videos? And this is something that I don't talk about a whole lot on my channel, is motivation, and a lot of questions here in this Q&A actually have to do with motivation, and I'm actually kind of surprised by that. But anyway, I'll go ahead and answer this question. Did I ever want to stop doing YouTube videos? There have been times where I've been really depressed about how the channel is doing, or how I'm never growing and things like that. Luckily right now, that is not a problem for us. We're actually growing at an amazing rate. You guys have been showing so much support here on the channel that is absolutely insane. But yeah, during the early days of my YouTube channel, 100% I did feel like quitting many days. It's not an easy thing mentally to continuously work extremely hard on videos and creating content, putting them up there for the world to see, and then them not getting very many views. It's really heartbreaking in some cases, where it's like I spent 3, 4, 5 hours making a video, sometimes longer, and then that video gets 20 views during the early days of a channel. It's really heartbreaking, but it's something that as you learn, as you grow, you kind of figure out, hey, if I'm putting all of this time in, I really need to worry about the content that I'm producing, the level at which I'm producing that content, and things like that. As you do YouTube longer and longer, you get better at creating content and talking to your community, and you also get better at creating the content. One of the biggest things that I can say to new YouTubers is be extremely self-critical. think about YouTube in this way. If you happened upon a video online that was your video, would you stick around to watch it, or would you yourself be like, this is not a great YouTuber, I'm probably not going to watch this video? That's something that you really, really need to think about if you're an aspiring creator, whatever that word is. You guys know what I mean. Be self-critical on your own content that you're creating. That's something that a lot of YouTubers tell me all the time whenever I talk to them. They always tell me, Killadrone, you never take risks. You never really put yourself out there whenever you're creating videos. And if you do, a lot of the times you're your own worst enemy because you're extremely self-critical of your own content. And that's something that I try to kind of take to heart. I try and branch out with the videos that I make. Like, I'm not entirely sure how you guys are going to like a shaders tour today, but I'm gonna branch out. I'm gonna give it a try because I think that our world looks really cool with shaders on. But it's one of those things that I am very self-critical, especially whenever I try new things. I'm not entirely sure how they're going to come out. So yeah, it is something that I worry about. Anyway, another question that I have here is, where do you hope to be in 5 years? 5 years from now. Wow, that is a long, long time from now. To be honest with you, I hope to still be creating YouTube content. I hope to still be creating content that people really enjoy. And wow, Shaders Underground looks insanely dark, by the way. This is extremely moody, and I don't know how I like it. Oh man, that's really cool though. I like that. Oh, and I forgot about our spider farm. We'll have to go and check that out here in just a minute. 5 years from now, 5 years, that is a long time. I hope to still be creating content, 100%. What else do I plan on doing? By that point, I should have finished college. I should have a job in computer science or something like that. Or maybe YouTube will be my job then. I don't really know what I'll be doing in 5 years. What I hope to be doing would be making YouTube content full-time. That would be the absolute dream. But the next question that was a follow-up to this question was, they asked, where do you realistically see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I realistically see myself working a normal office job and making YouTube content on the side like I've always done. So I don't really see myself doing anything a whole lot different other than, you know, I'll have a more professional job where I'm making slightly more money. I'm going to try and head over to our spider spawner here and kind of get a look inside of this guy, because this area I think is going to look really cool. Yeah, dude, that looks awesome. It's super moody in here. Anyway, so I hope I answered that question for you. As far as like where I'm going to be, I don't see a whole lot changing, but if the channel continues to grow, maybe we'll make this a full-time gig at some point. That would be really cool. Okay, so next question. What has been your best experience in life so far? Oh, wow. I probably should have read over these questions first, shouldn't I have? I just kind of compiled the list of like, hey, that's a really cool question. Let's give an answer to that. But I haven't really thought about my answers all that much. Oh, my Lord. Oh, the rain. No, slash weather. This looks like garbage. Weather clear. Man, that fog rain effect is horrible. There we go. Let's also slow ourselves down a bit here. There we go. That's a nice video there. So anyway, what has been your best experience in your life so far? I don't really know. I don't really ponder a whole lot of things that I've been through in life. As far as best experience, I would have to say my entire YouTube journey so far has been really, really interesting. I mean, I've been on YouTube for 8 years, and I'm just now starting to grow within the last 2 years. So I feel like this is an experience that I would not trade for anything. This has been an amazing journey, and it's becoming an even more amazing journey as more and more of you guys are joining the community. So I would say my YouTube experience would be my favorite experience overall that I've ever, had the opportunity of kind of relishing in. I don't know. That may seem kind of corny. I mean, other experiences that I've had that were really cool would be like mine and Kayla's vacation, where we went to Tennessee by ourselves. That was kind of our first vacation together. And me and her went on vacation, and one of the things that we did was we went to an aquarium, Ripley's Believe It or Not aquarium in Tennessee, Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And I got to meet my favorite animal. My favorite animal was actually a penguin, and I got to meet and actually touch and pet a penguin because Kayla gave it to me kind of as like a gift, and I love you gift if you want. So she gave that to me. I got to be up close with a penguin, touch a penguin, and like kind of visually and get hands-on with a penguin, which really meant a lot to me. So that was an amazing experience that I've had in my life that I 100% would never give up either. Just the whole vacation as a whole, being with her, as well as having an experience like that to touch a wild creature that is pretty rare, you know? So that's something that was really cool. What YouTubers do you watch? Oh, wow. So this is something that I actually kind of address on my Discord from time to time. People always send me videos. They're like, hey, Kilodrome, this is a YouTube video of this farm. I doubt you've seen it. And they send me a link to a really popular YouTuber. And I'm like, yeah, I've seen this. I watch a lot of YouTube, like a ton of YouTube. While I'm working on my own episodes, I watch a ton of different YouTubers. So when people send me videos of somebody like iJevin or Pixel Riffs or Avamance or Frilloth or anybody, I even know extremely small YouTubers like Nash Crafter and Spiderweb Ninja and so many YouTubers. I probably watch, as far as Minecraft YouTubers, I probably watch, I would say 60 or 70 different YouTubers I try to keep up with. I watch every single one of the Hermitcraft guys. I watch some of the decidedly vanilla guys who they've actually kind of quit their server, but that's nonetheless. There's so many YouTubers that I watch that usually whenever you guys send me something that it's like, hey, this is a really cool farm, 90% of the time I've already seen it, but every now and then some people will send me something that I haven't seen from like a really small creator, and I do love that. Or sometimes people will share with me their own creations, and that's really cool too. Like, for instance, our statue that's in the middle here, that was actually created by a subscriber. Truman actually made this because, well, I suck at making statues, and he did a pretty good job. So that was really cool. But yeah, I watch a ton of YouTubers, like a ridiculous amount of YouTubers. I probably watch YouTube a little bit more than is healthy, but overall, there's so many great content creators out there that I would love to, you know, work with and hang out with and really create some awesome content with. But, you know, getting YouTubers together nowadays is kind of a hard thing. Like our YouTuber UHC that we did a while back, that actually took like 2 months of planning to get that done and planned and things like that. So doing things with a bunch of YouTubers is hard, but I do have to say that I do know a lot of YouTubers, and I do have plans for collaborating with YouTubers in the future. So what motivates you to keep doing YouTube when it seems like life gets too busy? Now, this was actually a question from my girlfriend, and this is something that she actually asks me a lot, is like, how do I constantly stay motivated, and how do I constantly just keep moving forward no matter what? And it's kind of that exact attitude of, no matter what's going on in my life, I try to constantly be bettering myself and continuously move forward. I think that that's kind of what it means to be alive, but also what it means to be a man is, no matter what's going on in life, you have to keep yourself busy. You have to constantly be working on yourself, be working on who you are as a person, and be working on, you know, bettering yourself, whatever that means to you, whether that means going to the gym to lose weight, or, you know, bettering your content, bettering your morals, who you are. That really motivates me, and YouTube is a great motivator that I have found. Is something that it helps me build my character, first off, and it also helps me kind of get my thoughts out into a video. And Also, it's just extremely fun. I really enjoy doing YouTube, and so far, all of these questions that are in this Q&A are really deep for the most part, by the way. I've talked about being motivated and being a man and things like that. You guys hit me with some deep questions on this one, I'm not going to lie, and I'm kind of worried because we're only up to question 8, and we have a lot more to go. This is insane. Next question is, how did I meet Miss Kayla? So, Miss Kayla, as she's known in my Discord, or Kayla, that is my girlfriend, and we have been together for, oh Lord, she's going to see this video and murder me. She's listening right now and she's yelling at me. I think we've been together for 5 years, going on 6, but I could be horribly wrong and she's gonna murder me. How did I meet her though? That is the question, not how long have we been together. How did we meet? We actually went to high school together, and we've been together ever since. That was my senior year of high school, actually the summer before my senior year of high school, and we've been together ever since. We've been going to college together. We now live together. So we've been together for a long time, and we met each other in high school. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it for the most part. We met in high school, and we've been dating ever since then. So I feel like that's not like a great story. You know, we kind of have like the typical high school sweetheart story, but I mean, we didn't have any like special meeting or anything like that. We weren't set up or anything like that. Let's go ahead and do a time set day just to kind of, yeah, there we go. Time set day with some rain. That looks nice. All right, what is next? Are there any new games coming out that you might play? Actually, yes. I literally just saw the trailer before I started recording this for Star Wars The Last Jedi. And if you guys know me, I'm a super nerd. Like, I'm a really big nerd. And something like Star Wars, a single-player Star Wars game, that really interests me. Now, I know this is made by EA, so they're probably going to completely ruin it, but I'm actually really excited for it, and I'm hoping that it's good. So, yeah, that's a new game that I'm super excited for, but I'm probably going to upload that to my second channel over on Kilodrome 2. Some of you guys don't even know about Kilodrome 2, so I guess here's my plug for that. Kilodrome 2 is a second channel where I play different games other than Minecraft. Basically, it's a game where I play whatever I really feel like at the moment. So, right now I'm actually playing through the entire Kingdom Hearts series over there, and then after I finish the Kingdom Hearts series, I plan on going and playing something else. Let's go ahead and head down here into my skeleton farm as well and see kind of what this looks like. Okay, so next question. Does the Discord or the topics of some of the conversations ever get on your nerves? Not usually. Every now and then we'll have like some things that are constantly asked over and over again, and that kind of gets on my nerves, but for the most part, no, I don't really get aggravated with my community ever. My community is really awesome, and most of them aren't really that trolly or anything like that. Most people are very respectful, and we don't really have a whole lot of issues. Everybody's really kind of great in our community, and I really love it. Dude, this area looks demonic with shaders on, let me tell you. This is a crazy looking area. I absolutely love how this comes out in shaders. That is amazing. I don't think I have anything else up here, do I? I just have that room that's empty now. Yeah, okay, we can go ahead and head back up. Anyway, yeah, I don't really get annoyed with subscribers, really. I mean, you guys are really what makes the community, so I feel like if I were to get annoyed with you guys, then I'm obviously doing something wrong myself. So now, if we ever have issues where people are trying to cause a problem on purpose, then that gets kind of annoying. Like, many of you guys know that we have started a public server, a community server for anybody to join in on. And all you have to do is join our Discord and grab the IP, and you can jump on and play in the server with people from my community. So, but with that comes along people who like to destroy the community, and they like to grief and like to cause problems and things like that. And those people are very annoying. Like, anybody who is trying to just ruin other people's day, I really don't have time for that, you know? So stuff like that gets pretty annoying pretty quick. But luckily for us, that's really few and far between, and we really don't have that many problems with people constantly trying to cause problems. So, no, I would say that our community is great for the most part. We don't have really any issues with, you know, trolls or anything like that. So, you guys are awesome. That's basically the bottom line to that question. What is my favorite cartoon? Ooh, that's an interesting question. Well, you said cartoon, so I'm assuming you do not mean like animes, because if you mean animes, I would have to say like Dragon Ball Z. That's like my favorite anime of all time. But since you're saying cartoon, I'm going to say that you mean like Nickelodeon style cartoons or Disney Channel cartoons. So I am going to say SpongeBob. SpongeBob is probably my favorite cartoon of all time. The comedy that is in SpongeBob is just amazing, and I absolutely love it. Dude, this Squid Farm looks crazy with shaders on, by the way. Anyway, yeah, I absolutely love SpongeBob. I love the humor that is in SpongeBob, so that's what I'm going to go with for my answer. 100% SpongeBob is my favorite cartoon. Now, if you're going with by animes, I would say Dragon Ball Z is probably my favorite anime. I really, really enjoyed that show. I've watched all 900 episodes of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, probably more times than I feel comfortable with expressing in this video. I've watched that series a lot. Oh, who inspired me to start YouTube? Well, this is probably going to be one that you guys are going to be very surprised with. I started YouTube 8 years ago, so Minecraft wasn't a huge game at that point. It was kind of a big game, but the really big game was Call of Duty. So I was really big into, I wanted to be a competitive Call of Duty player, and I wanted to put my YouTube videos on Call of Duty onto YouTube and try and get, you know, kind of get, I guess, what would you call it, YouTube famous or whatever, by playing Call of Duty. So the people that actually inspired me to be YouTubers were Call of Duty creators. It was people like White Boy 7th Street and Hutch and Ali A and people like that. Now, who inspires me to be a YouTuber? I would say the people who inspire me now would really be myself or the Hermitcraft guys. Like, I really enjoy Hermitcraft and I like everything that they do. I like the way that they built their server. I like the community that they've built as well. But I also have to find a way to motivate myself a lot and inspire myself, because I feel like I create different enough content that I can't really compare myself to other channels, really. I try to do things that are big, but also really fun to make, and most people are usually one or the other. They're really creative, but not that technical, or they're really technical, but not that creative, you know? So I try and find a thin line where I try to kind of put myself in a place where I'm kind of both. I'm kind of technical, but I'm also kind of a good builder. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys will disagree that I'm a good builder, but that's kind of where I try to position myself. Anyway, let's see. Who made my icon? So some of you guys actually asked this a lot. Who made the drone icon that is on my channel? That was actually made by an artist called Young Khan, and he has a Twitter, so you guys can go and follow him if you want your own artwork done. It is YUNG space KHAN. You guys can go and follow him. Let's go ahead and head into survival mode. And well, okay then. Oh man, I did not expect that to happen. I wanted to go into the Nether, but I guess we can go in via this portal. That will be fine. Okay, so yeah, that's who made my logo, and he's a really cool guy, really great creator. He does all of his art on Twitch and things like that, so you guys can go and check him out, 100%. Do I edit my own videos? Yes, I do. All of my videos are edited by me. By the way, this is extremely dark in here. I should really grab a torch. Let's go back into here. And I think with the shader pack that I have on currently, I should just be able to grab a torch from like the ground here. And I think this will light up while I walk around in the Nether. Anyway, so back to the question. Do I edit my own videos? Yes, all of my videos are edited by me. All the time. I don't let anybody else edit my videos, just because dude, I thought that this torch was going to light up and it didn't, and I'm kind of disappointed in that. Maybe we'll turn the shaders off for a minute while we're in here. So let's just, do this and go to our regular non-shaders area to explore the nether. And then whenever we hop back out of the nether, we'll join back into shaders. Anyway, I don't pay anybody to do video editing or anything like that for me. I've tried that in the past and the videos just kind of don't come out the way that I like them. So I'm really uncomfortable giving people the access and the ability to do that. You know, I like having control over the videos that I create. So that's not something that I plan on doing in the future either. I don't know, maybe if I find an editor that could really, really go and make exactly the content how I make it, I would probably do so, but I don't know. It's just not something that I've ever looked into, recently at least. So anyway, do you have any other job besides YouTube? Yes, I work in IT support. I'm not going to tell you the company or anything like that, but yes, I do have a part-time job at an IT company where I answer phone calls of people who don't know how to work computers and such. So I do have another job. So YouTube is not my full-time job. I actually go to college, I do YouTube, and I also have a part-time job. So I'm constantly busy, constantly doing things, and let's go ahead into spectator mode again so we can fly around. There we go. Dude, this farm is still massive. I absolutely love it. Anyway, so I do have another job. I also go to school. I also do YouTube as kind of part-time income stuff. So this is not my full-time gig, but it is something that I would love to make a full-time thing in the future. But sadly, that's just not in the cards right now. Let's go ahead and head back underneath here. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? What's our next question? Do I plan on making YouTube my full-time job? Yes. Kind of. If everything continues to work out, then yes, I 100% plan on making YouTube a full-time job in the future. But the problem is I do plan on starting a family and I have to be responsible, you know? So even though, yes, my dream would be YouTube as a full-time job, I also have to be able to, afford health insurance and afford to keep the lights on. I have to be able to afford all of those things in order to start a family before I could ever consider making YouTube a full-time job. So while I would love to say, and we're going to do that next year or something like that, that's not practical. I'm still going to treat YouTube like it's a business, and if my business is not making enough money for me to quit my regular job, then, I don't get to quit my regular job in order to be a YouTuber. But if one day we're making enough money, we're making enough ad revenue, there's enough support out there that I can turn YouTube into a full-time job forever, that would be amazing. So, there are plans for that, but whether that happens or not is yet to be determined. So, anyway, moving on. How did you come up with your channel name? Well, like I said earlier in this video, also we're going to put shaders back on real quick. Like I said earlier in this video, I had an old channel called I'm a Killaman, and I just kind of kept the name from that and continued to move with the Killa part. But I wanted to keep the Killa part of that name, but I didn't want to keep the rest of it. So I tried to find a name that was similar enough, but not exact, right? So I tried like Killaman and Killa Things, and back whenever I created this channel, you had to have a unique username, and Killadrone was available, so that's how we kind of came up with that. Time set day, can we do that? There we go. Oh, that's bright, goodness gracious. All right. Are you in a relationship? If so, for how long? Oh, that is in here. 5 years? I don't remember. It's been a long time. Maybe it's been 6 years. I don't know. It's been a long time. I'm sure Kayla will correct me in the comments and then also want to murder me in the comments. Oh, anyway, we've been in a relationship for a very long time, and it's a great relationship. She really understands what I'm trying to do here on YouTube and is super supportive, and I'm also super supportive of her. It's a great relationship, and it's a great, not only is it a great relationship, but it's also a great partnership. That's something that whenever you're in a relationship, it's also amazing to have somebody who's not only, you know, a great to be in a relationship with, but also great to be a life partner, you know. So that's something that I really feel like I have with Kayla. So that's something that I really appreciate. So we really need to get back over here and finish this Guardian farm, by the way. We have this one done, but I haven't released that water yet because I don't think I have the kill chamber done. But this one is pretty much done, and then I need to finish this one up and then just decorate this place, and I think we're good to go. Yeah, this place is almost done. Huh, we should probably come over here pretty soon and finish this thing up. I think that's probably a good idea. All right, let's head on. Let's see, what's our next question? How did you start YouTube, and what were your troubles? One of my biggest troubles starting early on was motivation, first off. One of my other biggest troubles were I couldn't make good content. That's me. That's the self-critical side of me. I know that my early content was pretty garbage. And I wasn't a very good commentator. I wasn't somebody that, you know, anybody wanted to really listen to. So that's one of my main troubles. Also, you have your normal troubles that come with being a YouTuber. You have a ton of skill sets that you have to learn. You have to learn how to edit videos. You have to learn how to make thumbnails. You have to learn how to commentate. It is a really, really dynamic job in order to be a content creator that I don't know that a lot of people really understand, but it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work and a lot of skill sets that you have to learn in order to create content here on YouTube, or at least in order to create good content here on YouTube. So, yeah, I had a lot of troubles to start out with. Just like all other YouTubers, a lot of YouTubers have trouble getting started with their channel. They don't know what to do, how to do it, and it takes a lot of research and a lot of time and a lot of toying around with things in order to learn what you're doing. So, yeah, that's kind of my answer to that question. What are your suggestions for starting a YouTube channel? I've kind of already answered this multiple times, but I will go ahead and give you guys some more tips. Suggestions for starting a YouTube channel. Number one, be self-critical of your own content. You need to be your own worst enemy for the most part. You need to look at your content and say, hey, would I continue to watch this entire video on YouTube? Let's go ahead and go into spectator mode again. If I happened upon my own video, would I stay and watch the entire thing? If your answer is no, you're not making good content. If your answer is yes, then it may just be a problem of you need to get your name out there. You need to market things. So that's what I would say to that. If you think your content is extremely good and it's as good as, you know, some of your favorite YouTubers that are already on the platform and established, if you think that is the case, then maybe it's just a matter of marketing and you just need to get your name out there. So that's kind of what I would say to that. Not a whole lot more to say in regards to YouTube things. Also, you know, make sure that you're learning all of the skill sets that you need. Make sure that you're learning how to edit your videos. Make sure you're learning how to make compelling thumbnails. Make sure that you're learning basically all the things that you need in order to create good content. I'm going to go ahead and fly over here. Whoops. There is another pathway that brings us to the forest, to the bamboo forest. I really want to see that bamboo forest with shaders on. I think that could be really cool. I think this is the pathway here. Yeah, this is where I pulled the panda in, so this is really cool. All right, let's go ahead and fly down here. Let's see, what is next? What is your real name? My real name is Jordan. I'm not going to tell you like my last name and all that, but my first name is Jordan, Jordan. Easy question. Nice. Thank you for saving some time. What makes you different from other Minecraft YouTubers? Once again, I've kind of already touched on this, but I think it's that I'm a relatively creative person, but I'm also pretty technical as well. So I feel like the combination of both makes me a little bit different from some other Minecraft YouTubers. So that's what I would say to that. I don't think that I'm the best Minecraft YouTuber by any means, but I would say that I am different, and having fun on my channel is extremely important to me as well. So if I'm not having fun, then I just won't create that content. I like to have fun with whatever I'm making and doing, because ultimately, if I'm not happy, then you guys won't be happy with the content that I'm creating either. So that's another thing that I feel makes me different as well. What's my Instagram if I have one? I do have an Instagram. I believe it's linked on my YouTube, but it is also at The Kilodrone. Same as my YouTube channel, The Kilodrone, and you can find me on Instagram. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? That is a super easy question. My answer is speed. I would love to have speed as a superpower, because with speed, you can have great strength. You can also have the ability to kind of manipulate time if you can go faster than the speed of light, speed of sound, things like that. Not sound, but speed of light. You can theoretically time travel and things like that. You could get to other dimensions, and I just think that having the power of speed would be absolutely amazing, because it's like a bunch of superpowers all rolled up into one. Not to mention, if you can go fast enough, you can theoretically overcome gravity as well, and you can kind of fly, so that would be really cool. I absolutely love the way that this area looks, by the way. This looks so cool in the rain. Oh, I love the bamboo forest. This is so awesome looking. We should really do a build here at some point. I know I have a bunch of projects that I'm currently working on, but doing a build here would be really cool. Like some type of tree house or something like that. Yeah, I think that would be really awesome. All right, anyway, heading back through the portal. Survival? Nice. Okay, let's see. Where are we at? Would you consider doing a meet and greet with fans on Minecraft? Well, I do have my community server that I do play on from time to time. Oh my lord, it is so dark with shaders in the nether. I don't like it. Man, it makes for terrible video. I can't stand this. Anyway, yes, I do have my public server that I get on, and I kind of meet and greet with you guys on there. Also, I have my Discord that you guys can join and talk to me. I know a lot of people don't join the Discord for some reason, but they're constantly like, hey, can you talk to me? It's like, I'm constantly on Discord. You guys can come and hang out on Discord with me. I'm constantly in there. It's not... My Discord is not like other YouTubers' Discords where I'm not active in there. I'm constantly talking in there to whoever's in there. So I try to run all of my platforms like a community, not like a fan page, if that makes sense. So anyway, yeah, you can join my public server, and you can play there, and I'm on there from time to time. And that's kind of a meet and greet setting. As far as a meet and greet in real life, I would have to go to another event, so like a PAX or something like that. I've went to PAX South a few years and met some subscribers there before. Like I met Israelo, who is a longtime fan, longtime subscriber. He actually met me at PAX South one year, and I actually went and had dinner with him, and we hung out and things like that. It was a really cool experience to meet some fans that way. So a real life meet and greet may happen in the future, but right now I don't have the money to afford to do like things like that. So maybe here relatively soon we'll do something like that. But anyway, I need to set time to day again, and we should probably clear the weather too, just to get some cool shots around here. Weather clear, perfect. And also back to spectator. All right, perfect. Let's see, what do we have next? When you're feeling burnout and uninspired, or that you just don't feel like recording, what do you do to motivate yourself? I don't. I really don't. I'm a couple of things here. If I don't feel like creating a video that day, I just won't do it, because that's going to show in the video. If I'm just like, I don't really feel like recording today, I'm tired, whatever, I'm not going to force myself to record that day, because that's going to make for terrible content. So that is not something that I'm going to do. So that's first thing. Second thing, I don't ever really get to a point that I'm like, I'm burnout or I'm uninspired. I've never really got to a point like that, mostly due to the fact that, in case you guys haven't noticed, I'm very much a go-getter on YouTube. I'm constantly trying to come up with new ways to engage the audience, coming up with new ideas, coming up with events for different YouTubers to get involved, collaborations. I constantly have things going on that I'm trying to do. Right now, I'm trying to get a website up. I'm trying to get our community server built up. I'm trying to get things done constantly. So this whole, oh, I'm not motivated, or I don't have time to be motivated, or something like that. I'm constantly motivated, and I don't feel like I have the time to take a break because I constantly keep my schedule filled with things that I want to do and I want to work on. So yeah, I by filling my schedule, I feel like I'm constantly motivated because I always have something different to do. So also making a list of things that you want to get done is also a pretty good way to stay motivated. Like, I have a list on my desk of 23 different videos for my single player world here. Just ideas that I would like to create, and that's just farms. That's not including different builds in different areas and things like that. So constantly writing things down, different ideas, things like that is a great way to stay motivated. That way you always have something new to work on. Where am I from? I am from Louisiana, from the United States. So that's pretty much all I'm going to tell you. How did I learn everything that I know about Minecraft? I've been in Minecraft since the alpha days of Minecraft, so 10 years ago. So I've been playing and keeping up with Minecraft for a very long time. Now, how do I learn everything like Redstone? A lot of that is kind of self-taught, but I also watch a ton of YouTubers, as I said. So as people learn things in the community, I also learn them because I'm watching and keeping up with them. But a lot of it is self-taught. A lot of it is also, you know, learning from the community itself. So that's kind of how I learned everything. And how what keeps me inspired to keep playing. New updates make me extremely inspired to continue to play. Also, constantly having projects keeps me inspired. And not only that, you guys keep me inspired to continuously play, because you guys, all the support that you guys show on the video, even like a comment like good job, that means so much. And I know you guys probably don't think that it does. No, it means a ton. Every comment that's like, hey, that's a really cool video, good video, anything like that, that means a ton. I know that whenever I release this video, I'll probably get a ton of comments that are like, congrats on 22,000 subscribers or something like that. That makes me feel amazing, and you guys can't see my face. But yeah, that makes me feel amazing. That's another thing that is just super inspiring that I love. And I absolutely love this village, by the way. I keep circling around it here, but it's because I really enjoy how this thing looks. I love how it's all on different levels and things. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm really falling in love with this project that we're working on here. Anyway, next up, how long do I spend recording videos each day? It depends on what type of video. Like this video here, I'm probably not going to edit all that much, so it's going to take me however long it takes to actually record this, and however long it takes to edit it, which I'm not going to do a lot of editing to this one, but however long it takes to render this one. So, but most videos, most of my Minecraft single player videos, they take somewhere around, I would say, 3-ish hours to create. Some of them take longer. Like if I'm doing a big farm or something like that, some of those will take a very, very long time. Like my zombie pigman farm, that thing took like 10 hours to make. So it just depends on the video, really. How do you balance YouTube with your personal life? It is very hard, but I feel like I have a good balance. I try to make time for relationship, like my girlfriend. I try to make time for my family. I'm constantly, I spend probably 3 or 4 hours a day at my parents' house, going and watching TV with them, or check this guy out. Going and watching TV with them, or eating supper with them, stuff like that. So I feel like I keep a pretty good balance. It's not easy by any means, but it's something that I constantly work toward, because I want to still have relationships with my family, but I also want to grow my YouTube. So it's kind of a hard balance, but it's something that I'm constantly striving to work on. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? We are up to number 33. What program do you use for editing? I use Premiere Pro, Adobe Premiere Pro, for all of my editing. So I do pay for it. I do have the student edition because I'm currently in college, but Yeah, that's what I use for all of my editing. What camera do I use? I use XSplit to record all of my Minecraft videos, and then my vlogging camera, which I don't use that often, is a Sony, man, I don't remember. It's a Sony CyberShot 5, I believe, or maybe it's the CyberShot 4, I don't remember. But it's like a $1,400 camera that I bought many years ago when I thought I wanted to be a vlogging channel, which obviously that didn't work out too well. But yeah, so those are my two main cameras. I also have my Logitech camera that I use for live streams whenever I have a webcam on, and that is a Logitech Brio 4K. So those are all of the cameras that I use. And what is my favorite video game of all time? This is the last question on our list, and I am going to say Kingdom Hearts 2 is my favorite video game of all time, followed up by probably the rest of the Kingdom Hearts games, and then by Minecraft. So that is my favorite games of all time. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is all of the questions. That is 35 questions from my Q&A and also a world tour with shaders on. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave it a like. And thank you guys so much for 22,000 subscribers. You guys have been showing so much support. You guys are incredible. And I so love this community. It really... Oh, I know this has been kind of an emotional video already, but you guys really give me something to look forward to every day, creating content, looking to see what you guys think, looking at your comments, all of that stuff. It's really great to have a community like this. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good day, and I will see you guys at our next milestone, 40,000 subscribers.